Welcome back. My name is Jim, and this is Southwest Florida Scale Model Builder. Today we will be doing 4 more stages of the 1/8 scale Batmobile by Fanhome. Looks like we're going to start building the chassis, and with that I'm going to bring you to the overhead and we'll get these taken apart and get started. Be right back. Okay, here's stage 15. Let me get this open. This is a big piece. I know nobody wants to sit through a long video. All right, looks like we get another screwdriver. That's always helpful. Here's some tubing. I'm sure it's probably a brake line or something. And here is the front of the chassis. It's metal, it's pretty heavy. And that's all there is in this one. Let's see what we got to do to it. The tubing is actually a fuel line that goes onto the engine. I don't have the engine here right now, but take my word for it, it goes onto the fuel pump. Set that aside. And this it's not needed in the build. To keep the frame rails nice and straight. Remove that. And I think that's all there is to do. Yes. And that's that. That's stage 15. I will set this aside over here. And I will bring 16 over. Here's 16. Looks like it's some frame rails and some screws. Let's see. Let me take out these frame rails. There's actually tweezers in here also. That's nice. Always use another pair of tweezers. Here's these 2 frame rails and some GM and EM screws. So we're going to hold it like this and put this here like this and put 1 GM screw in there. Go into metal, so be a little bit of oil on the screw. There's that put together. Next, we're going to bring this part back over. And this goes in like this. There's 2 screws here. It sits in here, and that's held in with EM screws. Looks like your chassis is going to take shape very fast. Tighten them down. There. That's all there is to do in that stage. Stage 17 is going to be, let me get it open. Looks like one of the A-arms for the front suspension. Comes with AM and AHM screws. Get this open. And there's a long way to go on this build, but starting on the frame like this gets you pretty excited. Let me turn this over. These are metal. Wow. One little plastic piece. Turn the A-arm over. Like so. And we're going to put this one here, which is a bumper. It's a bumper stop. That's held on with AM screws. Two AM screws. Okay, that's done. Set that aside. Bring over this cross member. These AHM screws in here to make it easier to assemble at a later time. Going in pretty easy, not bad. All right, back it out. I'll leave the screw in there. Let's get. Whoops. Almost got me. Let me back it out. Got me again. Hold there. This A-arm is going to go in right here. There. Did get me. Injury number 2. I'm on blood thinner, so I bleed sometimes. That's all there is to do in that stage. That's what it looks like for now. It's got the bumper stop on it for the suspension. Go on to the last stage we're doing today, which will be, it'll be stage 18. There's some more AHM screws, some CM screws, and some AM screws. Alright, so basically the same thing as me. I'm going to move this out of the way for now. So basically another cross member, the other A arm, and the other bumper stop. So this one here goes on like this. And that is held in with AM screws. That's all to do with this, with these parts. With that, let me bring over the chassis again and sit that here like this. And the chassis goes in like this. Sits in the frame like that. Held in with 4 screws. And they are CM screws. Again, they're going in the metal, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil on them. And hopefully they won't fight me. I'm not going to tighten them down all the way yet. I'll wait till you get all 4 in there. one, then I will tighten it. One, two, three, four. There. There's the front of there's the cross members. This will hold the engine. A-frames are in. Still need all the springs and shocks. Here's the engine, which came out real nice. And that's going to sit in here. So the two mounts have to go in. And the transmission mount sits in. Let's see. If I can bring this light down to see in there. So that engine mounts in. Trans mount is a CM screw. Let's see if I can do this and hold it all together at the same time. Well, let me put the screw in. There. Now it doesn't tell me. It does say AM screws. I thought it would be a longer one than that. Let's see. It does reach. There. Engine is mounted. Now that fuel line that I have here, I can put onto the fuel pump since I have the engine out here. Let me set this down. Unravel this a little bit. Probably would have been easier to put it on without the engine in there, but I'm sure I can do it. Get a pair of tweezers. There. Fuel line is on the fuel pump. Engine is in. And this thing is really coming along fine. Wow. It's big, fast, and heavy. And for now, that is all there is to do in this stage. One more time over. Nice look at it. All right. That wasn't too bad this time. And that's it for now. All right. That is the next 4 stages of the Batmobile build. It's really looking cool. Engine's mounted. There's some lines I'm going to have to be running. Hopefully, I guess we'll be extending the chassis possibly on next build. And with that, I will see you later. Hope everybody is well. If anybody's looking for a shop card from me, just hit me up with your address. I'll get one out with a sticker. And till next time, peace. Hope everybody stays healthy. Bye.